Okay.
Alright.
So let's just make that full screen. Perfect. Alright, I'm ready.
Alright.
I stopped
Okay,
just
here we go.
after he said master plan.
Okay. Which brings us to the final chapter of this lurid scheme. I think that break was also good because I needed a break for my voice for a second.
Yes. Oh yes, because the Herlock voice is very it's very yes, it's very
Yeah.
what's the word?
There's a word for it.
Distressing. I don't know. Distressing on your vocal
Okay.
cords. But anyway.
Why would you go for such lengths to redeem that particular article from this pawnbrokery?
Are you quite serious?
For an ill-fitting overcoat hardly seems to justify the effort, much less a worthless music box disc. But naturally, you had a very good reason to make them yours, didn't you, Mr. Benedict?
I have no idea what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about at all.
Allow me to present a rather interesting piece of evidence. You see, this picture postcard tells us everything we need to know.
The articles we're talking about are the overcoat and the music box discs. And the music box disc that was in one of the pockets.
Which, according to Mr. Windibank, isn't even worth a penny.
And yet, this man went to such lengths to steal them. Why?
I wonder if perhaps we already have the evidence we need to explain it, Mr. Naruto.
Could we? Really? I better have a thorough look through all the evidence we've collected so far. Don't we have, like, one thing? Yeah. Well...
Well, let's look at it first.
Yeah. Oh, good idea. Let's
Ooh,
flip.
those are... Yeah, those are sharp.
Oh my god. If we flip it over, it says former gilded.
Oh, there's a little scrap of paper stuck to the underside of the disc. Look. And a scribbled word or two.
Gilded? It couldn't be.
But it is Mr. Naruto. A name I shall never forget for as long as I live.
But why? Why is his name on this? The music box disc's information has been updated to the court record. Can we look at the blood as well? Oh no, we can't. Oh no, we can.
Oh.
Look at all the little bumps on the disc. They're so tiny.
Yes, the protrusions are called pins. They pluck the teeth of the comb to make notes. And just on the edge there's a small amount of blood.
Yes. The blood of the mysterious Mr. Egbert Benedict.
When Mrs. Strahd tried to grab the disc from him, the pin scratched his fingers, it seemed. Like when you're braiding with some daikon radish and accidentally catch your finger. Ooh.
Ooh, ouch. Just thinking about it hurts. Puts me off eating radish. Okay, well, I guess we, present that now. Present that disc.
Take that!
Take that! You see, this music box disc tells us all we need to know. What's that? On the back?
Reads for McGildy.
Oh!
Ah, Mr. Magnus McGildy. The unfortunate philanthropist who perished in the curious circumstances at the Old Bailey 2 months ago. A prominent man in London, his loan mongering demonstrated a distinct lack of scruples. So, you're an associate of his, are you? Perhaps a subordinate?
Mr. McGilded was a man of unusually small stature. In fact, he was precisely the right size for that overcoat that you've squeezed yourself into. Ugh.
So your true identity remains shrouded in mystery, Mr. Ignorant Benedict. But the final conclusion is here is crystal clear. The reason you came to this pawnbrokery today
was to retrieve
an article left behind
by the late Magnus McGilded. That was really good, actually.
That was good, actually.
Ah! To acquire an item deposited by Mr. McGilded. Solved. Deduction complete. Elementary.
That was actually a really good final, shot from us.
Yeah, we actually got it.
Yeah. Well, Mr. Magnus McGilded. Not a name I expected to hear in these circumstances. Mr. Sholmes, I'm afraid there's something very troubling on my mind. Pray tell, Miss Sato. Well, according to what Mr. Winterbank told us, today was the final day on which the coat would have been redeemed, was it not?
Yes, ma'am. That is correct. Today will be precisely 2 months since it was first deposited. Well, today is 15th of April, so 2 months ago today would have been 15th of February, sir. That's right. It's all carefully recorded in my ledger. Deposited at 10:30 p.m. I see. What? But that suggests
15th of February. It's precisely the day in which the omnibus murder took place.
It's precisely the day on which the omnibus murder took place.
That was you. My bad.
It's alright.
My bad.
It is weird that they just switched the character on us.
At 10:30 in the evening. It's precisely the time at which the terrible event we're voting. Majestic is not the word. It seemed the matter is entirely beyond coincidence.
You are, of course, at liberty to make whatever outlandish deductions you choose. However... I must insist you hand over the music bot disc. Now! It'd be a terrible shame for you to return to your native land in a box. What do I do? Oh my god. Oh shit, I accidentally hit hand over the disc. Oops.
Uh-oh.
Whoopsie. He could shoot me at any moment. I had to give in, but what other choice do I really have here?
Hold it!
What? Hold it! Mr. Winterbank! This is my shop. I can't allow anyone to come to my customers. If that would happen, I should have to take my own life. Mr. Winterbank, no!
Alright, that's enough!
Ah. Inspector Gregson?
Hey!
Inspector?
That's right, Sunshine. Your alarm was raised on one of our dedicated emergency lines. So we got here as fast as we could. Now, what's this all about, eh?
Oh, praise be. You're here at last. I was moments away from forfeiting my own life and my very own establishment. If he's gonna disappear, it would seem you have the upper hand. Oh, okay.
Right, you got a lot of explaining to do. I don't appreciate being bothered with some petty argy-bargy. Petty? Mr. Winterbank nearly met his end. Yeah, by his own gun, as far as I know.
Oh dear.
And the whole of Britain could meet its end if I don't get to the bottom of this case I'm supposed to be working on.
What? What on earth is the case, Inspector?
Spare no detail, Gregson. Might have said a bit too much. No matter. It's nothing to do with you lot. Anyway, sir, you're gonna have to come with me down to the station.
But of course, Inspector. Well, bam!
Oh! He's getting away! I'll get after him, lads! Whistle to beat Officer 2!
Sir!
There's been a spate of thefts at the pawn shops around here recently.
Ooh!
So we fitted emergency buttons beneath the counters for brokers to let us know when there's trouble.
Oh, Inspector. I was very worried there for a while. Very worried indeed.
Now then, Mr. Permanently in the morning.
Oh. Yes?
I'll be taking whatever it is of Miss Gilded's down to the yard, thank you very much. So hand it over.
Oh. Yes, of course.
Don't give it to him. It's mine, it is mine. I'm sorry, miss. Anything belonging to McGilded has to be taken as evidence now.
As evidence?
If the police demand something as evidence, my dear fellow, then we have no choice but to capture it. It's all yours, Inspector.
And so, we handed Mr. McGilded's disc over to Inspector Gregson. And we were summarily turfed out of the shop and onto the street. To be continued.
What?
Bloody hell, that was
Well, that's...
weird. I thought it would be
I don't
bit
remember it
less
being
abrupt.
right there.
Huh.
Wait, no, there's a much better place to end on. Just a bit of head.
I was gonna say that's like we can't end there.
Yeah, no, trust me, there was a much better place to end. Just a bit ahead.
Alright, let's go. '15th of April, Baker Street.
See, that's why I hate grown-ups. All they do is feed you a pack of lies and stuff away from you.
Oh, really, Mr. Strong?
Tell me, is that overcoat keeping you warm?
What?
Oh my, surely you were given that. Yeah, the day you let me keep it. Once I looked daggers at him for long enough. Went through the pockets and said, "Go on then, Abbott, or have to tell me a scupper." Always pays off. Giving people a look at you hate them.
Kind of feeling that it's gonna get you into serious trouble one day.
What I really wanted was that nice shiny disc mine. The music box disc?
But Mr. Winterbank said it was practically worthless.
I think I'm gonna go have an bash. A long not stare.
I think not, Mr. Strong. We shan't enter Winterbanks again tonight.
Why not? It's not fair.
Can't be helped, I'm afraid. The police are investigating the scene now and taking a statement from Mr. Winterbank.
That disc mine, and I had the ticket for the coat. It was in the coat's pocket. There should be something else in all. And there should be something else in all. That's not what that rotten code said, isn't it?
Yes, he did mention something about another article, didn't he?
Yeah, another disc.
Yeah.
Well then, that's mine too, whatever it is.
Now she's really pushing her luck.
Mr. Strawman, I think it's time to admit defeat. You've had your haul for the day.
Yeah, and it's all your fault, Sholmes.
Ooh.
So what are your plans now? Will you dine with us this evening? Yes?
What?
Iris should be delighted to cook, I'm sure. And I might entertain you with a modest violin recital. No. Ta. Why would I come round to your place, eh? Have you lost your head or something?
Oh, okay.
Weird. I feel like those last two lines should have been switched for some reason.
Yeah.
Like I feel like she should have said, "Why would I come around to your place? Have you lost your head or something?" So no, ta.
Yeah. Bit weird. But oh well.
But okay. Here, just fine. Having reveled onto me quite unnecessarily, I might add.
Maybe it's reviled? I don't know. I don't know. I can't help wondering if perhaps she might turn up anyway.
Interesting.
Once she's had a chance to calm down, I think there's a good chance she'll decide to come.
Very well then. I'll inform Iris to set a place for our potential guests at the dinner table. See. And one more thing. I should be glad of your company later too.
Sorry?
I believe I will have a rather splendid surprise to show. Oh, how exciting! What is it? You shall have to wait and see, Miss Sato. Until later.
Oh. Okay.
I think we go back to Shelter's Suite now.
Let's. Yes. But yeah, we can't go back into Scotland Yard, so we have to. Sholmes' Suite. 15th of April, 3:46 p.m. Sholmes' Suite. Our Susie and Runo. Just imagine if that was her voice.
Come in.
Come in.
But I do imagine it. I do imagine her voice being like,
Susie, Runo.
Our Susie, Runo, come in. Good afternoon, Iris.
"Thank you so much for breakfast this morning."
Oh, don't mention it. Goodness, look at the time already. Busy as always. I'm preparing everything for dinner this evening. Already? You're obviously cooking something special, are you? Oh yes, after all, we have a special guest joining us. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, I thought this was a trumpet. Oops. Guess who it is?
I just imagined her putting her lips to the end of her gun and like, oops, this is my gun, not a trumpet.
Whoopsie. Yes, so it is. Go on. Hee you'll never guess. Look at those little eyes of hers shining.
Already know the answer, isn't it?
It's Ginny! Isn't that exciting? Oh my god, this voice is so weird.
What a surprise! Yes, that is wonderful news.
Wow. Iris seems overjoyed at the idea. I'm kind of loving this Iris voice though, but it's so weird. It's like Essex. I can't wait to learn some pickpocketing tips from a real professional. Oh yes, that does sound like fun.
I'm not sure that's entirely appropriate. You, Mr. Naruto?
By the way, Iris, what's Mr. Sholmes up to? Hurley? Oh, it's been like ever since I got back. Hello, Mr. Sholmes.
I beg that you won't speak to me.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know who you are, but kindly take your leave. As you can see, I'm not here. What?
I don't know how to. I don't know how to respond to that. I do apologise. When he gets like this, he's completely oblivious to everything. Yeah, I see.
Isn't that just the norm, though?
Really? Behaves just like a child sometimes. Early does.
I kinda love this Iris voice.
It's so ridiculous and like over the top that I feel like I have to do this voice because it's more interesting than the other Iris voices I've given her. So much more interesting. Even if it is dumb.
Mr. Sholmes and Iris have something of a parent and child relationship, don't they?
Yeah. Except that Iris is clearly the parent here. Come to think of it, I wonder where her real parents are. What's the matter, Runo? You have ever such a funny look on your face. Oh no. it's nothing. I know what it is. Boom! Why does this girl live here with Mr. Sholmes? You're wondering, am I right? How? How did you? Oh, Runo! I can read you like a book. Oh, this girl is dangerous. Boo! Don't worry, you can ask me anything. I won't mind. Oh, this is my gun. Oh my god.
Oh man.
Okay, should we ask about Ginny?
That was fucking funny, man.
This is so silly. Ginny. Let's ask about Ginny. Oh god. So, by Ginny, you mean... Oh gosh. You mean Miss Lestrade, the young woman from the McGilded case 2 months ago, right? Yes, who also stole my experimental smoke grenade launcher. Although after that trial, I invited her back here and we had dinner together. And now we're the best of friends.
Oh, what a lovely tale.
Yes, now if I bump into her on the street, she runs away as fast as she can. Oh, okay. And I chase after her down the back alleys. Interesting idea of friendship. And then, I let her have the latest colour of smoke grenade I developed.
Oh.
There are so many beautiful colours in the world. Ginny wants me to make a whole rainbow. I suppose this means... Oh my god. You've let Mr. Lestrade keep the smoke grenade launcher, have you? Yes, that's right. I've got bored of it anyway. Hurley always reacts the same way when I shoot him with it now. Poor Hurley. Oh, I can't wait for Ginny to arrive. It's been too long since she last came over. I'm so excited. I just hope she actually does come. Because I cannot... Jesus Christ. I'm sure you've been wondering why it is that I live here with Hurley, haven't you? Well, it has crossed my mind. That and where are your real parents? My mummy and daddy aren't with me anymore. Mummy passed away when I was born.
What? I gotta go with it?
Ooh.
Oh, I thought
I can't get
Mom was just gonna get it for both of us.
it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can come.
She's on my call. Wait. Please. Get there to
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Okay, so no, I wanted there was like, oh my god. Like we're literally not even that far from it,
Oh,
from
no.
like the place where we could stop, but like she called it in our food and now we have to go pick it up.
Ah. That's alright.
I know.
That's no problem.
And now we're ending on this sad stuff where Mommy passed away when I was born.
Mother passed away when I was born. That's the end.
That's the greatest attorney one.
Now, where are your parents? They died. Da 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 da.
But oh man, it sucks. I was hoping we could finish at that one point, which we will have to do later. But you know what? That means that we can maybe do the entire investigation
Yes.
by the next time we do the next
Next session.
our next session. Yeah.
Mm.